Hello everybody, Salty Walty is back, and I have a match in my gun cannon MPT type. So this one's name is going to be this is a no fly zone part 2 because there is another go flight type that I kind of pick on. So I got mine equipped with the dual 100 millimeters. This is kind of like the quote unquote meta build for it. I haven't used the dual 100s in a while. I tend to run the 90 millimeter for faster reload and stuff. Hey buddy, get shot. So the MPT gun cannon is a mass production model of the. Well, it's changed a lot, and I kind of like the football look star of it. You can't tell me it doesn't look like a football player. It straight up looks like a football player. Big broad shoulders. It looks like it's supposed to be fucking hucking a football around with its paw on the field. Design-wise, it's one of my favorite. It's really, I don't know. Even though it kind of looks basic, it looks good. It's a good basic. I feel a little odd that the thrusters on the backpack are off to the side like that and not pointing directly down. I'm not too sure how that would help with thrust. It does have that butt thruster though, or I think there's 2 of them down that way, but I'm not too sure. But otherwise, I don't feel like this suit would be all that balanced while boosting, and I feel like it would topple over rather fast. That's what you get for picking on him. But on my side, we got 2 gym 2s, and that's going to really help us with spawning in quicker because they got that front line support ability, which is one of my favorite abilities. But I don't remember off the top of my head if the gun cannon MPT type has it. So yeah, no, it's definitely a fun suit to play. You don't tend to see a whole lot of these out anymore, which is a little sad. You see them once in a while, but they're not as prominent as they used to be back in the day. But they can still do massive work for what they do. I love the design of those cannons because they're not like design-wise they make sense when they're for shell firing cannons in the form as they actually have that blowback system on them with the pistons on top like that. That's a good design. 10 out of 10. I wish they had a master grade of it because I would spend money on getting on it because it's a beautiful fucking design. Get out of here. Why, like, stop. Get picked on. Oof. Big damage. It gets the dual 100 millimeters from the I forget which ace pilot used the dual 100s at the same time. I think it was Little Wolf, if I'm not mistaken, or was that the White Dingo team that had the dual 100s? I don't remember who had the dual 100 MPT gun cannon, but it definitely helps out with massive DPS because this thing has a decent firing correction, and the 100 millimeters are already pretty strong for what they are. So you can just hose someone and just, I didn't mean to open this, whoop, and it can just tear up people left and right. It's good. It's definitely a fun suit to be. It doesn't have balancer like its big brother, the standard gun cannon, but I feel like it makes it up for more constant DPS, where you can combo. Yeah, you can combo really well with the gun cannon in the form of running cannon into beam rifle shot without charging, but the ability to be close enough to run head Vulcans and cannons and the dual 100s, as well as to combo as well as this suit does. I feel like it's better at more constant DPS than the standard gun cannon does. Get count or get fucking shot. But yeah, no, it's very good. If you guys don't have it, I hope you guys do get it. I mean, I'm pretty sure one of the levels are in the DP store, and you can have your way with the enemy team running this thing because, I mean, the dual 100s are strong, but it's still really strong with the 90 millimeter bullpup. You do have to play a closer game with it though, but it still functions really well with the what do you call it? The 90 millimeter bullpup. In Crossfire, it also is able to take a beam gun, the same one the Gym Command takes, and it's able to upgrade with the Gym Command beams shield, and also take the the 90mm sniper rifle that the Gym Sniper 2 takes. I would love if they would open up some more weapon options for these suits. I would love to take the sniper rifle on this suit. I think it would be really well off. And I think that rifle would be way better off at this cost range than it would be at 400 plus. I think it wouldn't be able to combo at all at that time because you would be way too far out for the machine guns to combo into, or the cannons for that fact, unless you get a little bit closer. But you would be able to do some significant damage, I feel. You also have the also being able to give it a shield would be help its survivability, because it has rather low health compared to other supports at this cost, but it does kind of make it up with being not as slow as some others, the more tankier, beefier supports at this cost also. It's not as slow as a lot of people think it is. I feel like it's actually, oh, I am sorry, Sync. But I don't feel like it's as slow as a lot of people think it is. I feel like it's really well off. Still wish that we could get different weapon combos for this game. Makes me sad they and because which is odd, because BB Studios, the guys who are working on this game, worked on Crossfire. So the fact that we don't have the option to do this, some of the weapon combos that we did in Crossfire, is a little upsetting. One of my favorite ones was the oh fuck, you can give the Gym Type D the sniper rifle, the 90mm sniper rifle, and it played so good with it too, as long as you stayed back and sniped with it. Oh my god, the amount of fucking one shot to the chest was more than capable of one shot in most mobile suits at that time. The Gym ground type with the sniper rifle was a true terror, because when you fight that for the first time, it has the ability to one-shot any mobile suit you have at that part of the game. It's quite scary, and it adds a bit of a challenge because you really don't want to get hit by that weapon at all. But yeah, hopefully, maybe if I get big enough, I can contact BB Studios like, hey, want to do some of those cool weapon combos you did in Crossfire? That would be pretty neat if you ask me. Anywho, I hope you guys enjoyed watching the me shooting down some pesky flies again. It's odd that he doesn't move during his win animation. Anywho, let's check out my Patreons. We got the form of Big Dawn Salt Shakers and Crazy App Proof Streeter. We have the Salt Mages in the form of Always Shipper, KC, JJ, Peter, Spud, and Ibram Gaunt 8863. And the Salt Lanes Maverick, Momoko Strike, Kaden Maki, Dragon Spartan 90, and Gundam Nuggers. I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and I shall talk to you guys later.